Going great. Yeah. Twitter algorithm has been fucked for sure. Hell yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I think we killed the audience with that abortion debate.
Yeah. Good.
We can just do Drag the Lake to ourselves.
Yeah. We can just talk to ourselves about music and just hang out and fart. Got a couple shirts this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hop into it?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of Fuck. Of Cough Fuck. What's up, Stanley? You ready to listen to some Drag the Lake?
Hey, buddy.
What up? Oh, Dunbar's back. Ready for Drag the Lake. That's right. We are streaming this live on twitch.tv/Andy Malafarina. We will do this from time to time. No set schedule, because that's our fucking vibe. Welcome to Drag the Lake. I'm here with Pat George. Pat, how you fucking doing, dude?
Pretty good, brother. Just petting my kitty cat. You know, keeping it real.
Keeping it fucking 100?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
My own kitty cafe. He's going to be the manager. That's right. We're going to put you to work.
Did you hear a food bag? Is that what that was? Dude, when cats' heads like lock in when they hear the rustling of a food bag,
Oh, yeah. He
you
loves it.
know they're in the fucking zone. So how you doing today, man? What have you been I gotta be honest, I've been listening to a lot of music.
Yeah.
I don't know. The news around, we could talk about music and stuff that's been coming out and shit, because the world of heavy music has actually been pretty damn decent, and it's actually been reinforcing my belief in nu metal. Like, I think as a wait, what time are we at? 2:11. All right, just so for editing or for fucking making sure this doesn't go forever. Oh yeah. So no, like my theory on nu metal is the superior form of music.
Yeah.
It's like it's the peak of artistry.
Yeah.
I just got reinforced because there's this band Throne. Let me double check what the actual album was called. But yeah, there's this band Throne that just put out a new album, which, for in the realm of making sure I'm up to date on music, Excessive Guilt. But yeah, for making sure I'm up to date on music, I do appreciate Throne. They did release the 20-minute album.
Nice.
Yeah, baller move. But it was funny. I didn't realize how long it was going to be. I start scrolling through it, and I'm like, there's a couple songs on here. And it was like 11 songs, 20 minutes.
Huh.
So, like, they really were really fucking getting you with it, where it was like most of the songs were 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They're real quick. They're real powerful. They may be, short verses, heavy choruses. And it was just, and then, dude, they were sprinkling in a little, like, it wasn't rapping, but it could have been rapping.
Yeah.
Like that sort of singing style. And then maybe a little turntable here and there.
Yeah.
And it was just, dude, I was driving to the city the other night listening to it. It was just, like, getting me fucking hyped. So that's what I've been fucking on, and it's just been the superior form. It's been just reinforcing that nu metal might be like the superior form of music in the long run.
That's nice to hear something like that coming out nowadays. Like, I guess it's coming back in general, like with Limp Bizkit going on the Loserville tour and shit like that.
Yeah.
And, like, everything, like, whether it be people thinking ironically is cool or just 90s and late 90s, early 2000s shit coming back in general and like popularity.
Yeah.
Like that, it's a good time to be one of those bands, but in general, I don't think it ever really went away too much. You know what I mean? Like, it's always kind of been here in some form or another.
Yeah.
But just maybe lying dormant.
Yeah, I think rap and rock, that's a big consistency in life. That rap and rock is always going to be a good fucking combo.
I'm just like like we talked about last time and even a couple times before, like where like more hip hop oriented artists are like liking heavier shit now.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like I'd like to see a new generation of nu metal coming out, like that kind of thing. Like, not just like something where like, oh, I like people that were inspired or fans of Limp Bizkit and shit like that, like nowadays, like, or fans of like Tsunami, Drain, and stuff like that, and also, what was that one guy's name? Guy that died. Speaking of heroin,
wait, what?
who was the guy that died? Mac Miller.
Oh, Mac Miller, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, something like that would have been cool, like a collaboration later on, like stuff like that. Like,
yeah, he would have worked good with that.
It would just be. It's cool to see that not only is it the best music, but it's also probably surviving longer than like it should.
Yeah.
Or it should have, or was expected to.
Well, I think also too, it can kind of ebb and flow. This is what I was going to say about the album as well. Is it like, it kind of leans heavy on that more mainstream hardcore sound.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but there are those bands that like they take hardcore elements, but they have like a higher production value. They may be kind of like, I don't want to say hold back because that sounds condescending, but they may not go as experimental. I think that's probably a better way to put it. They may not go as experimental in certain realms with their music and shit like that. So it can be a little bit more straightforward. So they're in that like hardcore realm, but it's not a necessarily like hard like hit you over the head with the new metal or whatever. It's more so just like let's give you a little taste here and there.
Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't like a shitload of songs with the turntable, but it was like, here and there. And they weren't doing like the rappy shit on every fucking song, but it was like here and there.
Yeah.
with a little bit of it and shit.
Yeah, I've been listening to. I got a new set of earbuds.
Which ones? Let's get the review.
I think they're Samsung Galaxy. Hold on. It's like Samsung Galaxy, but I renamed it. Hold on, I got it in my little.
You renamed it? What do you mean?
The Galaxy. Yeah, they're Galaxy. It's Galaxy Buds, but I put Galaxy Bud. But see my other one, Soundcore. Soundcore earbuds.
Soundcore. Hell yeah.
But so
I don't name them ever. I think I started my phone off as test.
Yeah.
I just kept it as a preset.
That's how I know. That's how I know which one is which, though. That because like the Soundcore ones are the Soundcore, and then Galaxy are the white ones.
Wait, so you're dual wielding earbuds?
I have. Well, the other one, one of them died. I just kept the other one in for the longest time. But then I was like, I want two of them.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since I got new ones. These were on sale. I think it was like Best Buy or some shit.
Okay.
So it was like, I think I ended up spending maybe like $80 on them. But they are fucking awesome. Like, I thought they were going to be, like, because I wanted these jokers here, like the wraparound ones, the one that go around. But, like, there's, like, very limited options of Bluetooth earbuds that, like, go around the ear like this.
Yeah.
And even still, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, if that doesn't fit, that's going to suck ass to own it. And I know this other kind works.
Dude, earbuds... earbuds are a complicated dance.
I like this because it can it feels more noise canceling.
Do you wear those just normally?
These, I have them in my my Switch bag.
Yeah,
but like I use these for editing and for podcasting.
And they're real good.
I love them. Yeah, inner ear monitors. I love it because usually I used to go just one and I could just hang one like this.
Yeah,
and they also detach, so this is like replaceable.
Oh, that's nice.
But this is one. I feel like I wanted the Bluetooth ones because I like the noise canceling. Like I like the immersive feeling of it and shit. But these Galaxy ones that I got, it's like, dude, I can't even hear my. You know how you can usually hear yourself when you're walking, like you can hear or breathing or whatever it is. Like maybe it's just me, but like I feel like I can. It's almost like I'm plugging my ears with these.
Yeah,
it like literally gives me the music and blocks everything else out.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy,
dude. Headphones is actually
very good.
Can we get into headphones for a little bit? Because I've had so many like fucking different opinions on headphones over the year. Because it is just like I said it before, it's like a complicated dance. Like that's why I like the AirPods a lot.
Yeah.
Because the one you have right now where it's got like the little nipple and you kind of like jam it up in there just a little bit. I sort of drifted away from those over the years because I'm constantly fidgeting with my earbuds. I probably just doing it unnecessarily and shit like that. And those ones, I feel like I would have just been destroying my eardrum just constantly because those are like in the ear.
Yeah.
The benefit of I don't know where I had them or not, but the benefit. Wait, where are my AirPods?
Right here.
Oh, thank God. I lose them constantly.
But these are the ones that I had, not these, but the ones that I have are Galaxy, the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE wireless earbuds. Like for some reason
How much were they?
Hold on. Damn, this is the receipt. It was because I did the Best Buy like pickup shit, which is so awesome. You don't have to fucking talk to anybody usually.
Yeah.
Well, that one I did, but the other one, there's another one where there's like just a locker they put it in, so you can just walk up and or they can just walk out and like hand it to you in your car. Yeah, $79.
Nice.
Normally 99, but I think even they might be more than that usually. But this is the I don't know. It comes out.
Oh yeah, I've seen you with those around on. I like that. I like that design more than what they.
4.6 stars. That's pretty good.
I like that design more than what they used to be because the wrap around the ear, not like how you have, because that's just
works. Yeah, it works like that. It works the same way. But like this part.
They just sit in your ear.
But the flap, it like kind of pushes up this ridge, so it like holds it in place.
No. Here, dude, this is what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
This is what I used to get. Because I used to be. It's funny. The reason I'm so anxious about my AirPods, besides, here, wait, let me type wrap around ear headphones real quick. The reason I'm like anxious about my AirPods is because a thing like this, well, first off, they're like one of my favorite things I have, but also too with a thing this, it's so easy to fucking lose because I've never invested money in headphones. It's like headphones, sunglasses, lighters. They're the things I lose all the time. So you're not going to see me with Ray-Bans. You're not going to see me with like, I have expensive headphones now, but like back in the day, you'd never see me with like the fucking Beats headphones in the fucking ear and shit like that. And you're not going to see me with like a Zippo because it's just those type of things. I don't buy the expensive one, but the ones that would, these ones, I would get these sometimes because they were cheap. But after a while, also that seems like a very psychotic headphone to get. Not even a little bit of jelly, and you just got the fucking shit directly on your ear. Those headphones
you can't go raw.
You can't raw dog a headphone.
The weirder thing is when those would have those little felt or those little cloth, like the other material. Remember that, like, not the plasticky kind, not like this, but like the old school headphone kind where it's like this closer to this material.
Oh, just the simple over the head one?
Yeah, even those. I had earbuds once like that had those like little socks that went on them, little covers that went on them that were like
damn, is this how old we are?
Yeah, like the yellow ones even.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit. Like where it's like that foamy, like almost like a windscreen material.
Yeah.
But like it was really thin and it would go over those. And I'm like, isn't that going to get stuck in my ear? Like,
yeah.
It kind of did.
Those ones could hurt you too. Because you could get that shit. That was the other thing. This is with the wireless headphones now. That's the thing you don't have to like fucking worry. You remember the pain? You remember coming? No, you remember the pain you would go through when your headphone could get caught on something?
Yeah.
And
like,
you just get the shit yanked out of your fucking...
It still happens with this.
Does it?
Yeah, every once in a while. Like if I don't have enough, even if I have enough slack or something like that, I'll still like gesture one way and I'll be like, hey.
Dude, that's why I was a big headphones down the shirt guy.
Yeah.
If I was going to do anything, like even like at work, at school, I'd be going to the grocery store, headphones in the shirt, because it's just you're doing so much shit.
Yeah.
Like the yanking of the headphones out of my ear would make me so sad.
But I like the security of this. I like not having to wear it over a hat. Like I can just still wear hats comfortably. I don't have to wear like it's not always the worst case scenario, but those big ones make my ears sweat so much. I love the inner ear monitor as opposed to anything. So I got these fucking jokers on like Amazon or some shit, but like these maybe 20 something bucks.
Yeah.
Something like that. Well worth it. I have a shorter pair that I keep for editing in my
What time
computer.
do you have to leave for the show?
Isn't it 8?
Is it 8? Oh, okay.
I don't know. God damn.
No. Sorry, I was just being... No, after the fucking... No More Heroes hasn't gone for 2 hours in a while. And I was just... I was just like double checking the time.
Yeah.
It's 8, right?
September 3rd at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Today's the 3rd, right?
Yeah, it's today. Okay, sorry about that. Dude, I remember I was on a plane one time where...
No way.
Yeah, I don't mean to brag. I flew on a plane. But no, I was on a plane one time and they fucking... I'm kind of bummed out that the movies on the plane aren't just like a regular thing.
Yeah.
And it's like you just have to like hope they have it, because I've flown Delta multiple times. I've flown The other one,
U.S.
yeah, one of those. I forget.
American?
American, that's right. I've flown American a couple times.
Southwest,
Yes.
Alaskan,
Yes.
Virgin,
What?
JetBlue,
What?
Royal Caribbean.
What? Wait, is that a boat?
No,
But no, so I've flown Delta, I've flown American, probably one other a few times, and sometimes they have the movies, sometimes they don't have the movies. I go, that's not fair.
really?
Yeah.
Just put it on your phone. What's going on with you?
What?
Are you talking about like recently? This is a problem still?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What?
Download some shit on your phone, bro. What's going on with you?
I forget until I'm at the gate.
This is a you problem. None of us are having this problem.
What are you talking? Well,
I want to let you know.
I gotta worry about battery.
Andy,
I gotta worry about the battery.
Bring a charger. They got little plugs there too.
My wife hasn't got me one yet.
Oh, here we go. See? This is a you problem because you're saying this, and I'm just like, wait, just watch Netflix. What are you talking about? And you're just like, no, but it's not a thing right in front. And I'm like, no, but just open your Netflix. And you're like, yeah, but you can just download a thing from Netflix on your phone or iPad, and then you have a movie or a show.
I didn't think about that.
Dude, I'm happy to help. I'm not judging you. I'm helping.
This is how I get information.
This is I just changed your world because you're like, what the fuck? No in-flight movie? Stewardess.
I like the movie. It's like right there.
I'm gonna blow your mind again. You ready for this? You can buy peanuts and bring them on the plane.
You don't think I figured out the food part?
Okay, I didn't
That's
know.
actually
All right.
insanely condescending.
That's like me going like, hey Andy, you know they have seatbelt extenders? He's like, I know.
yeah. You act like I haven't
They
figured
make
out.
me sign a waiver before.
No matter where I'm at, I figure out the food situation.
But yeah, totally. It's a thing where like on Netflix, I think it's standard on most of them now. Like through your account, you can actually download shit to your
Andy
shit.
Dunbar's getting at me. This is an Andy
Yeah.
problem. God damn it.
Yeah, you're sitting there, and I'm just like, man, you're like, no in-flight movie. How am I gonna know what happens on Airbud?
I don't want to.
What is this? 1996?
I don't want to pay for internet
Yep, you don't have to.
when I. Patrick?
You can just do it right here. Look, I'm gonna download a movie while we're talking.
Dude, you better fucking not. You better fucking
slow
not.
down.
You better fucking not, dude. I forget to.
Uh-huh.
That's a big part of it.
It's a big time, yeah.
When I get to the gate, I go, oh, I have nothing saved on my phone.
I also do the same thing with podcasts, so I could just listen to stuff sometimes and doodle.
Well, I need to. The plane's too loud for podcasts.
Not if you got these Samsung Galaxy Buds FE.
Maybe I need to get better AirPods. And I like when the screen's in front of me because they're a little bit bigger than my phone.
You know what FE stands for?
No.
Fat.
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 Where's the E come into play?
I took the G out. I don't know what you're talking about. FE. Fat.
Isn't it O?
I was trying to say a slur without getting caught by Twitch.
I'm just saying, where's the E? What's the E for? What's that doing in there?
Et. So you know what word I'm saying. I took out all the vowels.
Isn't it G-O-T?
Is it G-O-T?
Yeah, it's not E.
Is it G-E-T?
You're questioning me about food, and you're questioning me about the F slur. These are literally my two
I'm
biggest
thinking about
realms.
that. Hold on. If I'm just, I'm not going to hit
These
the
are my
whole,
two top realms.
I'm not going to hit the whole word. I'm just going to hit the end. Get. I say get. You say got?
Well, it doesn't really matter how you say it.
You got?
Pat, it doesn't
I'm
matter.
not saying the first part. Oh, that's fun. You can just say the second part.
It's funny you think how you say it dictates how it's spelled.
Grr.
Doesn't matter how you say it. You're like, but I say it et.
Yeah.
So it has to be spelled et.
Well, for grammar, I want to make sure if I'm spray painting this on someone's car, I want to make sure they're getting the message.
Oh, dude, you should be confusing people writing G-G-E-T.
Yeah, like, what do I got?
Right? Are you gaslighting
Can
me?
we? Yeah. Can we? Oh, is this okay? All right.
It's my YouTube. It's my
sure-
Google. I can type what I
I'm
want.
making sure it's not on the stream. Oh, look
Hey,
at
look,
that!
there's a Wikipedia article.
I want to see the entries on this.
Etymology.
See, this is a joy I could have brought with the podcast when I
That's
offered
fun.
the list of slurs.
That's fun.
Huh.
So headphones. No, you know what I need to do? I need to get an iPad.
Yeah.
Cause like I can get all my shit on there, all my porn.
You have a laptop?
No, did I tell you?
No.
I broke it. in like the fattest way possible.
You sat on it.
No, actually, it wasn't even that.
You ate it.
I pulled up.
Damn it! I should have said, "Did you eat it?"
No, I got a better one. I pulled up a hamburger and I went, oh, and then I ate it.
Oh, not again.
Actually, no, it wasn't that fat. I was making because it involves popcorn and a seltzer, which is a healthy snack.
What corrupted the mainframe? Was it the butter or was it the seltzer?
I didn't put butter.
I know you didn't put butter, but we all know there's butter. Who are you fooling?
Oh, you're right.
I didn't put any butter on the
No. I'll correct myself. So you're right. I do buy. It was
butter.
extra buttery movie style. So I
Yana.
forgot it was butter,
Yana.
and then I put the seasoning on it that Steph has.
God.
But yeah, I had my big bowl of popcorn and my seltzer,
And then I ate my computer.
and then and then I had the popcorn in my one hand, and I computer open, and I tried to hold it like popcorn bucket and computer all between my fingers. I took one step, drop computer. It still works, but
Not
the
the popcorn,
screen's
though.
fucked. Food was safe. Food was
"Oh,
safe,
shit."
but the laptop I did all of my everything I do on,
Yeah.
that was broken.
That sucks.
Actually, it did. I gotta be honest. I didn't miss it. Because every fucking electronic I have is just a fucking thing to switch between YouTube and Twitter. That's just all they are.
Yeah.
I've been playing more video games, but let's be honest. When I'm not playing video games, it's just to switch between YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So I didn't miss the laptop as much as I thought. Like I do have Final Cut, but then I started downloading CapCut and actually paying for all the like AI clip making shit has been a substantial bigger benefit than Final Cut.
Yeah.
So I do want a laptop again. Sorry, we're getting really off music.
No, we were talking about headphones.
I'm fat and clumsy.
That's what I was saying. Like I was trying to think of. You were saying really you need to get an iPad.
Oh,
But I was
yeah,
asking
I
about
need to
that.
get an iPad for the airplane. But, the thing we got sidetracked on the airplane conversation. The thing I was going to say about headphones is I didn't know my AirPods could connect to the TV, to the TV,
in-flight
the
movie?
in-flight TV.
If there is one,
Dude, I am under
that
fire
is
today.
fucking hilarious. Though.
God fucking damn it. You don't let...
I didn't know you were serious. I was just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
See, that's
I didn't.
your problem.
I didn't
you
know that
you can't
could
open your
connect-
mind to other experiences.
I did realize that you can bring your own headphones, like pluggy plugs, into the
no, you can connect to Bluetooth.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But no, it was...
Usually I'm on my phone or my iPad, like exclusively watching all the
watching your little ass movies.
plan to watch.
Yeah, I'm watching my...
It's about a 3-hour trip. That's about how many Gossip Girls?
Yeah. I'm watching my medium-sized movies while you watch your little-ass movies.
Excuse me, stewardess, my seat's not working. Hello? I don't even know what the news and weather is.
I don't know how many hours are left on my flight. I don't
Okay,
want to
well,
pay
you know
for
that?
internet.
That's actually a pretty cool feature. Do they do that on the in-flight thing? Do they have like a...
Yeah, most of them have that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
mean, you'd
countdown.
know that if you use the TV.
What if it's crashing? If it's like updates to like a red 5, 4,
plane's crashing.
3.
Well, the worst part...
Hey, that's good service.
The worst part with those is like they'll give you like the estimated time, but then when you get like a half hour in there, it just stops working.
Yeah, and they're like, well, you know, we don't have any power over here. It's international waters.
Yeah. Oh, but I didn't know my AirPods
Yeah.
were going to connect to the fucking TV, and then they're like, oh, we have these headphones, and I knew they were going to be bad. I didn't think they were going
Yeah.
to be like good. So I go like, let me borrow. I was like, let me get the headphones.
So let me borrow them.
Dude, and it literally sounded like, I don't know. It sounded like they were playing the show out of a $7 pair of headphones, cranked all the way up, and I was listening to it through a thin wall.
Yeah.
I was like, why even make them? Just say you can't have headphones.
It's not. Yeah.
It was like, what? Like, that's the thing. I don't know. This might be going more into No More Heroes, but that's the thing when you get a certain type of product that's so bad that you're like, why did this even come into the world?
Right.
Why did we even create this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're like, oh, did you get... This is another bringing it back to the last episode.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, does this get into the 6 months of the production process? Is that why you brought it in? But yeah, no, it's just like I remember it was just, it made me and I hate waste. That's why
That's why I got rid of mine.
Yeah, that's why I'm so skinny.
That's why I'm obliterating mine.
We're on the same level. But no, fucking, I just was like, why do these headphones exist? Because, like, dude, listening.
Did they charge you for them?
Nah, they were free.
Okay, because I was gonna say they do charge for. I know that some they do like charge for a set of headphones or something like that. So I didn't know if they maybe would have been better if you paid for them. Maybe those are just the freebies that they're like, yeah, this is the one we give out when everybody asks for
you know
it.
what? Not to go into airplane talk, but just my other minor.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with airplane? No, my other gripe with the airlines is like you're paying hundreds of dollars for a fucking Airbus that the seats are too small and all this, and it's just like the
Another
final,
Andy problem. Sorry. You just set it down. You just lobbed it.
Because if everyone else watching this pod saw you next to them, they'd be like, "Oh, that'd be no problem."
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of elbow room.
I won't have
damn
to.
it.
I won't have to fight for the armrest at all.
Susie, switch seats with me, honey. It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough. No, it's just like I think it's just with all the little bullshit, and then when they come around with the fucking bag of snacks, it's the
No comment.
It's the extra small bag.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck you. I've earned a full-size bag of Sun Chips, you bitch.
Yeah. Can I?
It's crazy they give you the small bag.
Can I? I'm gonna bounce off of this,
You normally bounce, so.
and I'm gonna jump onto the snack train. I just recently dipped my toes into the Takis pool.
I saw that.
I had never had any of the Takis,
Yeah.
any of them.
So you're trying to be more cultured.
I want to try to figure out how to spice up my life. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life. It's a song. Spice Girls. Yeah, there it
I
is.
know it, dude. They were my other closeted pop band I loved.
But as speaking on small bags, it's a variety pack of Takis, and I don't know how they normally. Yep, I got a small bag.
Yeah, little nut bitch.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I'm talking Takis.
Sorry, dude.
Don't be tacky.
I just, you know how like when you get around people who can't fight,
Never.
you have a different energy. When I get around people with little nuts, I just act different. I'm sorry, dude.
Okay, I see how it is.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, there's only like 7.
You're trying to understand the diet of the black youth.
There's only 7 Takis in there. Takis?
Wait.
Yeah.
There's 7 Takis in the bag?
Like, is that bigger? Is that a lot or a little?
That's
It's like-
crazy.
That's very little, right?
It's very little.
But each one of them packs a lot of flavor.
They pack a big bunch.
A lot of them. So as of right now, the only one that I haven't. So the blue ones I hate. Ironically enough, I don't love the blue taquito chips.
Why is that ironic?
I was actually being. It's just that they're disgusting. Why would anybody like blue food?
I love when you misuse words.
It's gross. What? What did I say?
How's that ironic, though?
What do you mean?
It's like, ironically, I didn't like the blue taquitos.
Because I'm
Takis.
I'm American.
Oh,
I
okay.
read. I
Do you like the red and white ones?
Yes.
Maybe you got to eat them together, bro. 7 Takis in a bag, psychotic.
Yeah.
That's fucking goddamn
Almost
inflation.
all of them are extreme heat and
the Fed, dude.
So all of a sudden, I'm a Fuego guy. Those are pretty hot, but the blue ones are just salty and disgusting.
Yeah. You mind if I try a bag?
You can have all the blue ones if you want.
Okay.
They're great.
Hopefully, I like them.
You're gonna love them.
But yeah, let's go back to music. What have you been listening to?
So as of late, I've been listening to, since I got those new headphones and everything like that, I've been really diving back into my playlist. My playlist.
Not your smart
Not
shuffle.
my smart shuffle that those
Bro.
fuckers were, and it's still popping up. By the
Bro,
way,
can I be honest?
What?
I gotta give you props because full disclosure, I was not as passionate about the smart shuffle.
Yeah.
But Pat was setting up a good vibe that turned into an entertaining podcast. So I caught the vibe Pat was laying out there, and I yes and the hell out of my brother.
That's true.
and I thought I didn't care, and then that motherfucker got accidentally turned on.
It's crazy.
And I
It's
go,
so different.
I made my playlist for a specific reason.
Right.
I don't want to hear other songs.
Dude, these new headphones have made me reappreciate my existing playlist and the fact that it's back to just being my playlist again. So I've been listening to a lot more of, like, I guess more of the classics of a lot of my playlists. So I've been listening to, hold on, actually, there was one that I was like, man, I can't believe this is so much like the movies flow that I've been in. I've been trying to, like, okay, something might be suggested to me, but then I'm
You
going.
listen to a lot of glorious gladiator fighting music.
Well, no, if it like suggests something, if it's like, hey, people that like this would like or also like this,
Yeah.
like I'll try to do that. So I've been listening to Jesus Piece,
Very good.
like classic Jesus Piece.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Early on, I've been kind of going like
Yeah.
back to some of the old classics, and also hold on, where is it? The New Bread of Lovers was pretty good.
Did that album come out?
No. It was just another.
Oh, the new song.
Another new song. I think that was last week actually, but a lot more of that stuff. But I've really been more appreciating. Oh wow, Galactic Empire did the Beetlejuice song too. I just saw that.
Oh, Future Myopia.
But yeah, there's a lot of like my personal like playlist that I've been really appreciating. But
Yeah.
there was a topic that I wanted to bring up.
Please.
So as you can see here, I bought a couple of Misfit shirts recently.
Wait, what?
Right here.
Oh, I thought you had the shirts.
No,
I thought you were pointing at the shirts.
I have laundered them. They are dry
You laundered them?
and they're ready to be worn.
The shirts are just there so you can wash money.
Yeah. So
Like, did I tell you, Andy? I'm actually like high up in the cartel.
you let me know if I'm right or wrong here. You looking for a sink?
Sorry, I just turned into a.
You need to go into the kitchen sink.
I turned. It's a one time.
I didn't know if you needed to get rid of those or not. Do you want to dump those in?
I'll put them in the sink when I'm done. That's what I did.
I bought one of my, actually my lovely wife technically purchased it for me while we were shopping at the mall for my birthday because I'm a 16-year-old girl. And I bought that Misfit shirt at Old Navy.
Ooh.
Then, Andy, later on,
What'd you do?
I was shopping. Just
Shopping?
doing a little bit of shopping.
Pappy shopping.
I be shopping.
Pat's be you know that classic Bernie Mac bit. Pat's be shopping.
I was strolling around and I say, "Whoa,
Tra-la-la-la-la.
is that another Misfit shirt? Classic Misfit shirt this time.
Different
Fiend
design.
Skull.
Different design.
Yes, it does say Misfits, registered trademark, right,
So punk rock.
right at the end of the
Well,
Misfits.
as we know, Danzig is very litigious.
The other one, by the way, was the actual Fiend, not just the Fiend Skull, but the Fiend, and it says Horror Business.
Yeah.
It's from that cover, whatever, a little pre-faded. That's the Old Navy one. The other one, I bought the classic Misfit shirt I found at Walmart.
Well, that makes sense.
I don't know why it brings me so much joy to find a Misfit shirt at two different, like, yuppie ass, not yuppie, Walmart's
That's
not
the
yuppie.
move of Misfits.
But that's what
They're the kiss of punk rock.
They weren't in. I don't think they were in Walmart yet. I don't even think they were in Target yet. But I see them in Old Navy. To me, is a flex.
No, I actually
That's a weird place to be.
I got Steph.
You got Steppa what?
What's my wife's name?
Steppa what? Steppenwolf.
That's the next movie.
She's Steppenwife.
That's the next movie you should watch, The Stepford Wives. I was just giving you more suggestions.
I was
dude.
thinking Russell Crowe.
Why is everyone attacking me today? I was just giving suggestions. No, I hooked Steph up with a cool present that seemed way more expensive than it was. But it was like it was one of the, how Walmart just has the fucking, it's just a random shirts and they're all like $7.
Yeah.
I got her a sick Misfit shirt where it's like the skull a bunch of times in random orders around the shirt, and it's
At
her
Walmart?
at Walmart, dude. And this was probably like 3 years ago.
I don't remember
2 years
ever
ago.
seeing
2 years ago.
I don't remember ever seeing a Fiend Skull. I've seen it at Spencer's. That's the furthest. So Hot
I
Topic and
think-
Spencer's was the normal place I've seen it for the most part. And even there, it was like ashtray, incense burner, blah blah blah.
I think Misfits is becoming like people just know the logo.
Are they like the Rolling Stones punk now? Like, is that the Rolling Stones logo now?
Well,
I know we've talked about this probably
See,
before,
I don't see.
right?
I don't
Have
see.
we?
Well, no. See, I'm trying to think of like I've seen these TikToks where teachers will go up to students, and you'll see
3 songs.
a student kind of.
Yeah.
You'll see a student with like a Led Zeppelin shirt or an Iron Maiden shirt or like a Ramones shirt.
Yeah.
And or a Nirvana shirt. That's a really popular one, and they'll literally hit them with like
That clip. Can we play? Oh, we can't play that, right? Because of the music.
what?
Remember that black comedian that came out to Nirvana?
Oh,
Can we
yeah.
play, we can't play that.
No,
right?
because they play the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't play it.
Even on Twitch.
I mean, we could play it on Twitch, but I'm
just
gonna have to
couldn't-
re-upload it
yeah,
to
never mind.
YouTube.
Sorry.
Fuck, a muted Jesus Piece video got. Oh, that happened last week, by
Yeah,
the
that's
way.
crazy.
And it's not Jesus Piece; it's their fucking.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Aaron, he texted me.
He's like, yo,
He's
fucking.
like, yo, what the fuck, dude? And I was like, no, I
Yeah.
thought it was cool. And he's like, I don't know you like that.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Aaron called you the N-word, Andy.
and I said,
It was crazy.
I was like, bro, but we were saying how cool it was to have black people in hard music and stuff now. And he's like, we born in this shit. And I was like, sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, Aaron. Now we're racist.
We don't say the R's. We never say the R's. We only say the A's. I promise you. We don't say either one. And he's like, I don't believe you, motherfucker.
just made it like a 70s.
why he said that.
Made a 70s.
He turned into Lando Calrissian. I can't help to do it. I love the fact that I love the fact that Lemaire likes that I do that, because I really do feel uncomfortable every time he suggests I do the Lando Calrissian in Star Wars.
Wait, what do you do then?
I go, Chewbacca, Leia, we got to get to the Falcon. Hands waiting on Alderaan.
I think it's because it's a good impression.
Yeah, it's a really good impression.
Yeah, it's
'cause
pretty
he says
good.
every word just a little bit wrong. I feel like that's how he made his mark with me. Is like everything. He's like he didn't actually go over the script, and he's just like Alderaan.
Well, that's what people got to realize.
Falcon?
That's what people got. And I'm not
Falcon?
saying what you're doing is racist. It's just a spot on impression. But I think you're hinting at the broader argument or conversation about like racist jokes and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I think what people have to realize, it's like, no,
If you're doing an impression,
when you're doing when you're doing a racist joke, you have to the ones that hit, like if I just like push my eyes back and go like like that's just insensitive because I'm just being a dick.
right. What would that look like though?
I mean, we can all just imagine. You know, honestly, as I'm saying it out loud, that is probably the funniest joke I could do. But no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just describing what it would be if I was being offensive.
but no, like, the quality racist jokes come from understanding the culture.
Yeah.
So like, it's one thing to say Indian people smell. Like, that's a racist joke. That's a racist joke I would never make.
Right.
On this podcast, check out Paintings in the Mouth. But it's funnier to bring up something about an Indian dude wearing flip-flops and jeans all the time while he has his hands behind his back.
Yeah.
Because like and that comes from me living around a shitload of Indians, and they love a good polo, jeans, flip-flops, hand behind the back walk.
Boot cut jean
God.
without boots on.
Fuck, do they love that? It's like, their wife better be 20 feet behind them, dude. Wearing while it's hot as fucking Jersey, they get to rock their fucking polo, and their wife has to wear a beautiful gown, by the way. Those outfits the Indian ladies wear,
Yeah, sequin.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But yeah, that's the heart. The heart of a good racist joke is actually understanding the culture.
Yeah. I think that's the I think that overall though, like damn, what were we talking about right before that?
Misfit shirts.
No, yeah,
That was the main topic. That's what I was trying to say. We love getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
That was I was trying to make the point is like, so the TikToks would be a kid wearing a Nirvana shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, it would be like a high school kid. The teacher wouldn't even hit him with, some of them were 3 songs, but they would literally go, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And the kid goes, "I don't fucking know." And
Yeah.
it's because like the logos have just turned into a symbol that you know.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was younger, I'm trying to think of ones. I remember there would just be like remember people would just wear black shirts with a red star on it. And I would just be like, I don't know what that is. That's just a shirt. Like, that's just a design you see. And I think Misfits, the same way like Ramones has broken into just the general zeitgeist over the past couple years, because I feel like you see a bunch of people doing like using the Ramon sign and putting their names of whatever their thing is in it. I think Misfits is becoming that now.
So this is the funniest thing though. This was my realization is that does this mean because there's a store, I can't remember the name of it. It's downtown on 6th Street in Austin.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
I don't know the name.
I've been in there.
Yeah. Is it cool?
Yeah, it's really cool actually. And they have a hat like this, like that has like the no, I'm saying like the flat.
No. I gotta pause and let you into how stupid I am.
Oh.
I was just like, you were like a hat like this, and I go, what is he doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm wearing a hat.
but like with like the little like it's like the little ropey thing. It's not even a
Dad
snapback.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the little
these ones
flappy,
I think these ones are dad hats.
floppy ones, but it's a choking victim hat. It's from their.
Oh,
it's like
really?
And it's like $37.
Oh, see, I'm
And
really
all of them are like it's obviously mass produced. Somebody just printed them up, right? So I'm going to Walmart or Old Navy and I'm getting a Misfit shirt for like $8.99. Like what is
Dude, that's-
is punk rock? Is Walmart and Old Navy more punk rock than the punk rock store?
no,
Because I could not find a shirt in that place for $8.99,
Well-
especially a Misfit shirt or anything like that. Why don't they have the $8.99 Misfit shirts
because
too?
they're probably not buying the shirts that Chinese kids made.
Are you sure?
I'm guessing. These
Yeah,
are
you know,
educated
honestly,
guesses.
Honestly, I don't even
I
know.
told
at
you
this
before,
point.
I don't
Yeah.
know anything. I
You're-
just make educated guesses.
But at this point, I don't even know because, like, I'm like, all right, so you got them from, like, maybe them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are they making sure? Are those Misfit shirts made sure to be more ethically sourced, obviously, than the Walmart ones?
Yeah.
Or is the Walmart ones like some dickhead in fucking California just screen printing a bunch of fucking fiend skulls?
Just sending it to them.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
I got to imagine there's different layers to the
I'll
Misfit
tell you,
shirts.
they wear the same.
Well, also probably Walmart probably has like the benefit of. Well, Walmart, I've seen this shit too. Like Walmart will tell you how much shit costs. They're like, if you want to do business with us, this is how much we're gonna sell it for. You figure out how you can make money
mean the
off
product.
that.
Oh yeah. It's
But
just interesting.
wait, so how much were shirts in that store?
Honestly, they were all like up. Like I think most of them were priced at like 27 to 37,
Oh, okay.
some odd bucks. Like
because I was curious. Actually, on the topic of Misfit shirts, this was an embarrassing moment I had with my wife, where because I wasn't sure if this was like this is your pen or my pen?
that's yours.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this was like a high end thrift shop because that's just what I assumed it was.
Yeah.
But based off the vibe, I thought it was like a high end thrift shop, and because when me and my wife were spending the day in Asbury Park forever ago for our anniversary the one year, and we go Asbury Park, a lot of great food, by the way. Sidebar, go to Asbury Park. They got a lot of great food there, but they have this like little mall. Oh, and a lot of candy stores. Like we walked into like 4 we make our own candy stores.
Make our own candy store. Oh, like
Yeah.
they were like little Willy Wonkas.
Yeah, not just like, you like walk into, I don't know the last time you ever done this, but like I remember as a kid going into like the M&M store in Times Square, and it's just like, yeah, they just fucking mailed in all that fucking candy.
Yeah.
No, this is like a thing you could see like an old dude in the back like making the fucking candy.
Yeah.
Like they have a couple of those in Asbury Park.
Interesting.
But they got this like little mall type area where we went in there. There was like there was a store where all they sold was like olive oil and shit like that.
Yeah.
And the lady helping us was clearly drunk. It was very funny. She was like, that's just a random sidebar, but the lady was clearly drunk while we were great olive oil store. Not disparaging the place, but the lady entertained us by being clearly hammered.
Yeah.
But yeah, we go in the back, there's this like thrift shop, and we're looking around. They have a bunch of cool shit. It's our anniversary. I'm trying to like spoil my wife a little bit, and I see this cool Misfit shirt, and then she's like, "Oh, I love that. That's so fucking cool."
Yeah.
She loves shit like that. So I was like, "Hey man, can we see that Misfit shirt?" And he's like bringing it up, and he's like, "All right, that'll be $280." I was like, $100?
$280.
Yeah, But what it was like an original from the 80s in like mint condition.
So
I mean, if you can get someone to buy it, that's the price.
$280. Like, did Danzig get knocked out in it?
Yeah, that was the shirt he originally sued the band in.
Yeah. This is Exhibit A.
But yeah, dude, it was like it might have even been like 300 now that I think about it.
Dude,
but
something. Like to me, $37 for a punk shirt is too much money. $37 for especially for something that is that accessible, that is that like well known, that like really you don't. It's kind of like it's like at stores in New York, like or New Jersey or any of those places that have the like. Yeah, we have sandwiches, we have coffee, we can do all this other stuff, but also we
like
have
a deli.
We have a I Love New York shirt if you want it.
Okay.
They all kind of have to carry some kind of.
We got like
merch.
a little dickhead tchotchke over here.
You gotta have your standard, the Ramon shirt
yeah.
of this. You know, those are the standards. You know, you're gonna sell them. Sell them in bulk. Sell like a pack of 4 for $70. You know what I mean? Like something like where like, you know that this is gonna be your standard. This is something you like to wear.
Yeah.
But I had that Misfit shirt that I think at that point I got probably at a Hot Topic or something. You know what I mean? And now it's like I get this one and it's like. It's $8.95. It doesn't look the font looks a little different. The skull itself looks pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that's like, damn, it's crazy that it's because I want to have these standard shirts. I want to have these cool shirts that I like to wear because of this band I like. Don't love them. They're not my favorite or anything, but I really like the Misfits. I think they're cool. And
you don't like them more than Gwar.
Definitely not. If I could find Gwar shirts at Walmart, I'd be just as happy. I don't care anymore. At this point, I want the band to be successful, but I also would love to have epic merch. They don't really have that one standard piece of merch necessarily. They have the Techno Destructo skull, the crossbones. Yeah, but they don't necessarily have that thing.
They don't have like the standard.
They don't have a
like
Fiend
how
skull.
the Misfits have like they have a bunch of shirts, but
Yeah.
it's like the Fiend skull, or I would also say
The Fiend itself.
Or where also kind of a logo is the girl holding up the glass, and you can see the skull face on it. That's also like kind of the logo.
Yeah, I think that's yeah. So I feel like in general, like the cover art kind of stuff like that, or the standard the Ramones thing or anything. I feel like those are things that are like they should be $8.95, whether they're in the vintage store, they're in the fucking anything, because at this point, if it's an original, like that horror business shirt that I have, I got it at Old Navy. It's of course it's already pre-stressed, bullshit, like like in that faded kind of color or whatever. Super comfy, and it looks pretty sick. I like it. So like, would I pay $280 for it? Fuck no. I just like the logo, dude. It's a fucking t-shirt. I'm not paying $280 for a t-shirt. Period.
Yeah.
$37 is a lot of money unless it does something else. Does it have pockets? I love a short sleeve hoodie. Those are my fave.
I do want to. There is part of. I'm not a big fashion guy. We all can tell by my Bucky shirt. Although this is a sick shirt.
This is handmade.
Gotta be honest. This is a sick Bucky shirt.
Shout out to Zydai.
Shout out Zydai. But I have been thinking about getting into. It's the one shit Nate wears all the time that I kind of fuck with. Where it is the solid. It's like the solid color shirt might have a pocket, and it's got like either a tiny design or just like a little logo that lets you know the shirt's a little bit higher quality.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not just like you didn't just get it from a bag at Walmart. It's like you were saying, like 4 shirts for $10 and like a little Hanes bag or whatever. Because there's always a thing. Like I'll see Nate in those shirts, and then you like go up to him, give him a hug, and then you can like feel the shirt. Like I'm just rubbing his back.
Yeah.
I missed you.
Smelling
Yeah, that was a really funny joke, man.
Taking them in.
You're so good on the pond, dude. That was such a good joke. And then, but you can feel it where you're like, oh, this is a little bit nicer quality and shit like that. I can't like I'm not a big fashion dude, but I kind of fuck with the subtle one color shirt.
The same. I wish I could. I've tried it. I have, and almost every single one of them end up getting a stain right here.
Oh yeah,
right here. I think it's little grease marks, a little stain. And I'm not saying like I don't know what's going on. I'm spilling. I spill food on them. So I have had to
I've
go.
never been more aware of it.
Right. I've had to go with. So the Misfits thing is a real risk because the Misfits one I had before had the Misfits on the back, and it just had the Fiend Skull here. So
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of spill surface area, but for the most part, solid color shirts. I tried that, or the Henleys. Henleys
Yeah.
are good on fat guys too. If you have like, they're the button-up shirts that like just have the 3 buttons here.
Oh, okay.
Like, so like you can open 1 or 2 up. It makes it look, for some reason, they're very flattering for fatties. It's interesting. Yeah, those. Not all the way button downs, but like almost not a polo, but like a polo mixed with a t-shirt.
What do they call those?
Henleys.
That's not the like style though.
Yeah, they're called Henleys. I'm not joking.
Okay, I just
Sorry. No, I'm saying like that's the style. I know it sounds
I
weird,
didn't know a thing you knew. I'm sorry. My fault, dude.
but they're like, for some reason these are very flattering. And I tried these. I have a couple still that I now wear
Yeah.
around the house because I've gotten so many grease stains on them.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
just happens.
I confuse those with they'll make these like thermal shirts that aren't necessary. You know, you get
Yeah.
like the tight thermals
Yeah, yeah.
for like if you're working outside and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But
Long
there,
johns,
yeah,
kind of
there'll be, not those thermals. Like
Yeah.
the more actual, this is my walking around thermal. They'll have like the 3 buttons on top. That's a good shirt.
That's a good work shirt. I
Yeah.
used to wear those for work and stuff like that in the colder months.
Yeah,
But
I think I need to just transition into the like blue collar cosplay outfits.
if they made these in tie dye or some kind of pattern, I'd be game on. But like,
Bro, ask your boy at the creek.
just be like, hey, do you take requests?
Actually,
Can I give you some of these?
Actually, he probably would fucking love that.
Yeah,
Because
if
I
I
was
just gave
talking
him
to
some
him.
of these.
What's his name again?
Tie dye.
Zydai. That's
Yeah.
right. No, I was talking to him the one day at the creek, and he has that vibe that if you were like, "Hey, could you tie dye this?" Whatever you hand him, he's gonna get hyped about.
Dude, I got a bag of koozies that motherfucker can go wild on. I would love some tie dye koozies.
That'd be sick, dude.
2 things I love is tie dye and koozies.
Yeah. No, yeah, it is funny that the Misfits.
She's got one on too. I can see my wife's butt.
Hell yeah. Shout out that.
Yeah, I just like, it's a homing beacon. Like, it's like an alien when like all of a sudden my
No,
just locked
I think
right on.
everyone in a happy marriage, like you just have a sense for your wife's butt.
Yeah, it's right there.
Where you're just like, oh, my. I have that all the time, but I'm like, my wife's butt is in danger. She's get captured by a supervillain threatening anal on her. My wife's butt is in danger. I have to go to the local docks because that's where supervillains always tie up
always the
ladies.
docks.
It's always the docks where they tie up ladies. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, no, it is funny. Like
Zydai, yeah.
I always joked where it like it's like some of these bands that we hold as like these legendary bands, you know, a lot of them, you know, just so happen to have the best like A&R department
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck it would be, where it's like, you know, it's not a coincidence that all the bands that, like the classic rock bands we hold up as the greatest bands, it's not a coincidence that they just happen to be all the t-shirts you can go get at Kohl's.
Yeah,
and it's like, I'm not saying, like, most of those aren't even bad. Like, Black Sabbath rules, Led Zeppelin rules. A lot of those bands are good.
It really changed my perspective, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the fact that it's like, it's like, you know, it almost goes back to No More Heroes last week, where it's almost just like low grade, subtle propaganda, where if you just see Black Sabbath all the time, your brain's going to be like, well, Black Sabbath must be the greatest band ever.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're great, but there's also a bunch of other great bands next to Black Sabbath. But it's funny that, like, you realize, like, oh, Misfits is getting into that, where
Yeah.
Misfits is a great band. Would you call them the best punk band ever? No. They definitely spawned a lot of good bands. Like
Sick
we were talking
merch.
about Alkaline Trio a week or two ago.
Yeah.
I don't think we get Alkaline Trio without the Misfits.
Right.
I don't think did we talk about AFI or no, I was talking about AFI on stream. You probably don't get AFI without the Misfits.
Right.
So like, yeah, they've definitely contributed a lot, but are they the best band or they just have the best marketing department? That's what I meant
Yeah,
to
do
say.
they have the coolest merch?
Yeah.
Do they have the, yeah.
So we were bringing up Jesus Piece. I wanted to bring up that. We can make this quick because it's a complaint I've had many a time, but I love to reiterate it. anytime I get. So if you guys were watching the YouTube last week, you may have noticed a little hiccup when we were talking about how sick Jesus Piece was. And then I uploaded the episode. It was funny, too, because I told Pat.
We both thought it was going to be something else.
So on the episode, if you didn't listen all the way through, we talked about the funniest video of the chick fucking up the Blink-182 song live. And we were like, I remember I brought it up, and then you were like, "Oh, is this going to get us copyright?"
I thought for sure.
And then I go, "Well, we'll just see if it does." I uploaded. We recorded on like a Monday. I was like, I have plenty of time to edit it out if this happens.
Right.
I'll upload it and see what happens. So, like clockwork, it says video is blocked, and I go, "Oh, they got us for Blink-182."
Got us.
And then I click on it, and I see, no, Jesus Piece, and I go, did they really get us for playing? Because when I pulled up the Jesus Piece song, they, like 2 seconds of audio plays.
Right.
And I go, did it really? And then I mute it. Because I literally said on the video, I was like, oh, they might get us for the music and shit. And we're only just talking about the video, so we don't need the music. So then I go, damn, they really blocked the whole video for 2 seconds of Jesus Piece. And then I click on it. And it's so what happens on YouTube when your video gets blocked, and it's not a copyright strike worthy block, but they're still blocking it because you have copywritten shit in there. What YouTube does, they give you the option of just cutting out the segment with the copywritten shit.
Or ending your life.
So, yeah, or they send, send the secret police.
And you made the right decision.
Yeah.
You did.
I'm about to die.
No. Spoiler alert! Come on, you know we're gonna have to cut it out.
I'm sorry, guys. We're ending this episode with an assisted suicide. Pat's gonna shoot me in the head.
I'm gonna fill his mouth with zins like a fucking goose,
and I'm gonna vomit and choke on my own bile.
He's gonna make zingua,
zingua,
like foie gras, but with zin.
Dude, you could sell that to a couple of college bros easy.
God damn, that's good. That's like a pate, man.
Bro, you just hit him with a bird and you go, this is zingua, you know?
Yeah. Zingua?
Zingua? Shit, give me a slice of that. That is a white college student.
I was doing a white college student.
Yeah, I was there. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Hell no.
Hell no. Oh, look at this multicultural.
Oh, my Nana's calling.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Nana. How's it going?
Nah,
Dude,
I don't need no spices on my chicken. Shit. I'm just a white boy. But yeah, so I click. I was like, damn, the video really got blocked. All right, YouTube's gonna make me cut out 2 seconds of music. This is crazy. And then I look, and it wants me to cut out 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, the fuck? And I watched back, and it was like, in the video, we played the Jesus Piece video muted for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it made me realize, I was like, damn, these record labels are really going like that deep. They got some sort of, YouTube has some sort of program where it knows specifically what video you're playing and it can catch that. And I bring this up to just go back. I've made this point a million times, and it's still a problem. So I'll make it a million fucking more. And it's just like these I truly believe a lot of these record labels are really just hurting the potential growth of the music industry. Not saying the music industry is small, but like I see it in the way that like video gaming has taken over popular culture. And then I think about how like people are always sitting here like even rap's not doing as big as it was anymore. It's pretty much like country and pardon my ignorance, I'm not as deep into these genres, but it's like country and like Spanish music, like whatever the fuck Bad Baby's doing. Yeah. That's kind of like worldwide what's taking like center stage in the most popular genre. And then, you know, whatever teenager they want to sexualized. That's also the other fucking thing. Yeah. Song kind of rips. I gotta be honest.
Hot to go.
Hot to go kind of rips.
Took a long time for me to know what she was saying.
You're like
H-O-T-T-O-G.
You just
doesn't spell anything.
You're just watching the video on like, 0.25 speed.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not. Oh, it's separate words. Hot, and I was like, hot to. I'll go.
Like some of you guys are throwing a number in. I can't do this.
Hot go.
But yeah, it just because I look at like because I see a lot of these like commentators on music talking about, especially in the genres we talk about. They're talking about like, why is rock just not what it used to be? And, you know, it's partially what people are kind of into. Like, rock had its heyday, and music goes in cycles. But the record labels are not helping the fucking situation because they're approaching it with just this, like this old school totalitarian mindset where they have to just squeeze every penny and have every little bit of control they fucking have. And I just wish the music industry would embrace what the video game industry embraced, where it's just like, yeah, play our games and post it on YouTube. Fucking Twitch stream that shit. Like, let them know. And it's like, that's what a lot of us are doing over here with the fucking, it's like, 9 times out of 10, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of like grumpy cunts, and I think you and me can be grumpy cunts from time to time with music. And it's like, but it's like a lot of us are like, we just want to share with the people the music that we fucking love. But there's a bunch of just dickheads at the record labels just, you know, copyright striking all this fucking shit. And just like, it's already hard enough. For a band like Jesus Piece or any of these like hardcore bands, it's already hard enough to break into any sort of like popular consciousness with people fucking with shit. Now you're going to put another hurdle where you're making me cut out 2 minutes of my podcast because we played a video muted and jerk the video fucking off the whole time.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know. It's just a shame because it doesn't need to be like that.
Yeah, maybe, or offer other solutions like, hey, we see that you have this. Could you mention that there's a link in the bio, or put a link to the full video here?
Yeah.
Like, something to where, like, we're not monetizing it. Like, I understand usually when you get a copyright strike, you can take off monetization. Or if it's not monetized, you don't, you have the option to still keep it in sometimes. But, like, I think in this scenario, it's overall, it just kind of gets, it just gets so clouded in bureaucracy, like where you end up saying like, well, you played 2 minutes of this. And because there's also a thing where, like, I know sometimes streamers will, it's really funny. One streamer did it once where they illegally streamed
UFC?
a UFC and they were acting like they were playing a video game.
Yeah, I saw that. That was so
hilarious.
sick.
But like, there's plenty of ways that you can like the ratio of the amount of screen it takes up to how much screen we are, or like the what is that, opacy or whatever, the where like the seat, you can make it see through,
Like opaque.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but wait,
But
what
like,
is it? No, you're not wrong. When you
Opacity,
add the ty at the end, it gets wacky.
But whatever that it, like, you can like, there's like other workarounds and stuff. But like, we're just trying to we're just referencing this.
Dude.
We're not trying to use them. We're literally talking about them, and like you said, positively. And we're, if anything, we're adding intrigue. Yes, we're playing the full video, but we're not playing the music. So if people want to listen to the music and the video, they have to go. So maybe offer the solution of like, cut this part out, or add a direct link to our video in your description.
Yeah.
Top line. Something
Yeah.
like that. Like, make it a thing where it's like,
Make it parameters where it's
Yeah.
like, okay, if we
Give
play
us
your
an
video,
option.
yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Where it's like, you know, like when on No More Heroes, if we talk about the Kennedy assassination, they post a Wikipedia link
Right.
for context.
add that.
Add with a link and like, oh, you can buy the merch here and because, dude, even
That's what we're doing it for anyway. We would
even-
love to collaborate.
well, dude, you said the monetization thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened when Drake and Kendrick were beefing? Kendrick.
Monetize everything.
Well, Kendrick said it so if you review his video, if you review his song and play it in your YouTube video, he said it so he's not going to copyright strike anyone.
Oh, yeah.
And that, I guarantee you, that helped this. Not that
For
the
sure.
not that the song wasn't going to blow up on its own, but it helped it blow up even more than it would have. And now, on top of that, it makes Kendrick look like the fucking man, because there were dudes posting like, I did one video about the Kendrick Drake beef and it paid my rent for a year.
Yeah.
Now that good PR is out there. Can you imagine if it was just like, you know, oh, this whatever record, Epitaph Records, they're not copyright striking anyone, and I'm doing all these like
I'm gonna look for all the bands on Epitaph to try to find somebody I like.
and I'm doing these reaction videos, and they're getting lots of views. And when I'm talking about Epitaph, that's gonna pay my rent.
Right.
So other people hear that and they go, maybe I'll go talk about Epitaph bands on my YouTube channel. Now you have 2 dickheads promoting your music, and now this gives your record label a positive perception to the public, and they're like, wait, Epitaph lets people do that? Epitaph might be a good fucking spot. Let me go check out their music more.
It gives you a street team alternative. Like, there's no more street
It's
anymore.
free promotion. Like, that's what it is. It's free promotion.
Yeah, for people that are already fans that are intaking your music. That are
Yeah.
telling other people, this is what I think. Why don't you tell me what you think? Blah 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 blah. Interactive, yada yada. Like it's the thing where like people they're so short sighted when it comes to that stuff. But it just sucks that when like even with just the visuals, talking positively about the music,
Yeah.
it's still like one of those things where you're like, okay, well you can't have that.
That's the biggest part. That's
So we apologize
we apologize, Jesus peace.
for you.
Yeah. But no, that's the part that's really like bugged me the most whenever this shit happens is it's like we try to stay generally positive on here. And when we're not being positive, we try to be constructive with our complaints or our criticism. So it's just like, but I've been, especially on the reaction channel, I'm like, I'm more positive than I'm not. So it's the ultimate irony of just like, you could be getting so much free promotion from me that you're just, just hurting the situation.
A little change of speed, something that is happy that we were able to do was we were able to do the voiceover for that episode of Punk Rock Seinfeld.
Yeah, check this out. Go look up Punk Rock. It's called Punk Rock Seinfeld. Yeah. That was that. I did that, and then my other dude Anthony. He's on Instagram as types something, but it's spelled weird. He's making a cartoon thing too. So I did like 2 voiceover things this week.
Yeah, it's something that I've been able to do a couple different
It's
times.
so fun.
Shout out to Eric, to Kevin, to Heather, to Brandon, some other people.
And
Dan.
Tell me if I'm wrong because I've watched a little bit of Seinfeld, but I know you've been crushing Seinfeld lately. So you're
life.
You're very oh really?
Yeah.
You're very familiar with the Seinfeld format.
Oh, yeah.
But just reading through his script, first off, very funny.
Yeah.
And 2, I watched a couple of his. He messaged me the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He was just like, "Yo, thanks for doing that." I was like, "Dude, thanks for asking me to do it."
Yeah,
it was so fun.
He was so appreciative. He said he made us a supercut of our improv.
Oh, I gotta watch it. Yeah.
No, oh, you haven't watched it yet?
I just haven't had when you sent it to me, I was out doing stuff, so I just forgot to check it out. Because once my notifications go away, I forget everything.
He puts a lot of time and effort into building it's so weird because like I try to pitch ideas every once in a while to him and I will just be like I can't think of. I'll try to think of scenarios like Seinfeld scenarios that I can adapt to punk rock or whatever.
Yeah.
But he has this whole other way of approaching it where he comes up with these funny scenarios that are very much in the Seinfeld voice. And I think every one of the characters on it, like I said, everybody is in a way in the punk or alternative world or something like that. They're all kind of connected through like hard times. I think a lot of people met through there.
Oh, cool.
And it's like, it's a thing where everybody has these experiences. So like when he was saying those things, it's more relatable when you just try to think of a funny story you had in growing up in the scene or something like that, or that you heard that somebody told, and then try to be like a Seinfeld thing. But for how he molds those scripts and shit like that, he makes it so.
It's like so.
I can't like. I'm like, oh shit!
Dude,
I couldn't even think of that. That's so fucking funny.
I watched the
banter and shit.
The one you said you were in that, and I always forget how to say his name, but the lead singer of Akil, yeah. The one that you were in that the lead singer of Ended is also in. I remember you were telling me about that, so I watched that one. And first off, it's like how they're dressed is very funny, and then the little detail that they're holding the 100 beer or like the 99 beer PBR thing.
Yeah,
that was a very funny detail. But I wasn't picking up on how Seinfeldy it was until they get to the part. So there's like a house show where the ticket price is $5 to $10.
Yeah.
And then they start arguing over like, well, what's the right amount? I'm not going to give 10, but if I give 5, I'm a dickhead. And
I know these guys.
And it was like the way that I was like, damn, this is so like spot on to how like George and Jerry would have an argument about this.
The back and forth, like the sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's like it's so smart. I don't understand it.
And then there was like the minor detail of like Kramer shows up and the bouncer's like, "You're good," and it's like, "Oh, of course Kramer would know this guy, but how the fuck we don't know how he would know the guy, and like, but of course Kramer would just get it." It was like those little details. I was like, "This is very well written."
The mix, like, so like overall the relatability of like the going to punk shows, the different like thoughts of like even back in the day. I'm looking at fucking Stanley just lounging in your bed on your pillow.
He's a comfy boy.
Bathing himself.
That's okay. That's what I do in here. So
just lick yourself.
yeah, I'm just licking myself.
But like the fact that like he puts that much like effort in, and I believe Eric does all, if not most, of the anime. I don't want to take any credit from anybody that does. Like I know most of the voices and stuff like that. And there, like you said, there's people like some of the guest stars. He's got a big guest star in this one coming up, the one that we're on.
We did.
Yeah, he said. But like he's had again members of End It. He's the bass player
Lawrence Arms.
Lawrence Arms. Yeah, he's actually Kramer, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, and these are people that like we've had writing me like this kind of like really took off more. I think it was during the pandemic. Because I remember we did like a writers thing on like Zoom.
Yeah,
we're all in the thing, and I was just like, God damn! Like it's so strange that I was doing a Zoom meeting with him.
Yeah,
and like he's a really cool guy. Like it wasn't like I was like starstruck. It was just very surreal because I was like, I have like a flyer of like NoFX.
Yeah,
and then Lawrence Arms opened up for them, and I was just like, I like have that hanging on my wall right over here. That's so crazy.
That's very cool.
Not necessary. And I didn't want to like. That's why I didn't bring it up. Very Seinfeld-esque. I didn't want to bring it up to him because I was like, it's not. I don't have him because of you. It's NoFX. It's signed by NoFX. But like you opened that show, and like, isn't it crazy? You're on my wall.
Well, you still fuck with the band.
I love Lawrence Arms.
Yeah.
But it was like it's interesting just to see like the how much it's grown, even like how much the world has grown and everything. And he said that he's got a lot more things. He's thinking about some possible more Newman centric episodes coming up. So
is that who I? No, you played Newman.
I got to be Newman. Yeah. So
yeah.
I
played. It was so funny too. Not to give too much away, but I play a very pretentious dude.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing how easy it was for me to get into that character.
Remember I brought up one of the lines. I was like, "You've said that before." The
Ramones thing. Yeah.
I was like, "You've actually said that on the show before." You said that.
No, there was two lines. There was like 2 or 3 lines of dialogue about the Ramones that is like direct things and points I've made. I forgot about that. Yeah, it was exactly how I thought and felt about the thing. I was like, fuck.
It's really funny. So like Eric has been really cool. Like I produced the podcast with him. He's the person.
What's his podcast?
It was called it was actually co-hosted, but it was mainly him. It was I think it was called the Writers Room.
Was it a Hard Times thing?
Yeah, it was basically.
I should re-follow that.
It was me, or it was basically Eric. It was, God damn it, I wish I knew what it was, but it was I can't remember the goddamn name, but it was Eric interviewing writers of Hard Times articles.
Yeah.
So like people that would come up with things, but a lot of things that people don't realize is there's like again with the Lawrence Arms guy, members of End It, members of I think I can't think of the other bands, but like they've had like he's told me a lot of like famous or well-known punk artists and stuff like that will just send in articles or say like, how do I become a writer?
Yeah.
But he's the reason I got to interview Keith Buckley. I did an interview with Finn McGintley.
Oh yeah. Punk Rock MBA.
Yeah, I've done like a couple different people that I don't even think I knew who they were necessarily.
Yeah.
Before that, but that was just like they're really interesting. It's cool to see how many people actually. Angie, we didn't do an episode with her, but Angela Hill from the UFC fighter.
Oh, cool.
She's also a contributor for the Hard Time. So like, it's interesting their reach. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I like the fact that this was able because I never, you know me, I'm not a very literate guy.
Yeah.
I'm more of an ideas guy. So the fact that he was able to bring me in as. And also to do a thing that I've wanted to do my whole life of like do like an animated series.
Yeah.
Be a regular on an animated series.
Yeah.
That's literally been a dream of mine since I was a kid.
Well, that's awesome.
And I got to be one of my favorite characters from Seinfeld, Newman.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate it. Shout out to Eric for letting us be a part of it. Make sure, if you're watching the show, literally, I think you will get something, if not a lot, out of
No,
the show.
if you like this, I watched a couple episodes because I had known about it for a while, but I never actually like watched it. And I watched after we did it, I watched a couple episodes, and it's like if you like this podcast, you'll love Punk Rock Seinfeld.
It's like it's the demo for mid to late 30-year-old punk rockers or hardcore guys that it's one of those things that if you love comedy too. Actually, the people that play George's parents, I think is Kevin Titt, another comic from Washington D.C. Also, in some really cool bands as well.
Nice.
So he's also Jerry.
He made me actually want to get into voice acting more because
Yeah.
I was like, that was very fun.
Yeah, it's
and
a lot
there's
of
some
fun.
because it's like I don't know if I've talked about this before. I don't know if I'd really give a fuck about like acting.
Yeah.
like I do it if I'm not too good to do it if someone asks, but yeah, I think that there's something about the pacing of voice acting that I'm like, this is very fun, and I feel like when you're doing voice acting, it encourages you to do much more over the top and ridiculous voices.
Yeah.
And those are the way more fun ones to do.
Yeah, and I feel like you emote more. Like you have to emote correctly because one thing that really bugs me about voice acting, especially in commercials,
Yeah.
is them never properly encapsulating what it's like to have
essence
a
of
real
it.
conversation. Like when
Yeah.
it's like, hey, what are you doing today, Bill?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to go over to the Sunoco and get a new 32-ounce thirst drencher. Or,
Yeah,
whatever.
they're almost like doing that intentionally to go like, hey, why is this fucking stupid?
Nobody talks like this. Why are you doing that? But like that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
like we were able to do that where you're still acting, but you're acting like a real person.
Yeah.
And especially
Yeah, so
if the lines are the same.
Never felt closer to a character.
Yeah. So please look out for that. I'm sure we'll be sharing it, but if not, if it doesn't come out by the time the next episode comes out,
Look for
make
it.
sure to check that.
Just follow it.
they're really short episodes. You can watch like I think there's 7 or 8 episodes right now.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Check them the hell
Also,
out.
check out the song Newman Punk's Fuck Off. It's pretty funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think we fucking did the damn thing. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Stanley.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Andy Malfrino will be doing these, and I'll be streaming there and all that shit. Check out Pat's shit. Check out my shit. Choke the cat. Hey. I didn't realize what you were doing at first.
He didn't either.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with us. We love you. Be about it. Peace.
God bless America.